Hey yo, this is Yendry. You're watching World Music Views with J.R.
Hi,
Watkins.
Yendry.
Hi, how are you?
What's Papa locking? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry, my Wi-Fi was not working, so I had to change it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm in Mexico City. Where are you based?
You're absolutely so gorgeous. Hold on, let me connect this headphone. Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Yeah, you're so beautiful. Even more
Thank you.
beautiful off Junior Gong videos. Where are you from? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Dominican Republic, and I've been raised in Italy. I grew up there, so between the two countries.
So you're a Caribbean girl.
I am. Yes, I am.
Ah, cool. So I'm not too far from you. I'm in Jamaica.
Okay, so you're in Jamaica. Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
So I discovered your song "You" with Damian Marley, who's absolutely one of my favorite artists, and I've had him here on World Music Views before. And I love the song. I absolutely love the song. I love the video. I went into a deep rabbit hole for your other music as a
Uh-huh.
result of you. And I just love your style. I love the grace and presence that you have on screen. So tell me about your musical career. How did you get into music?
Thank you. Well, I've always been singing as a kid, but I never thought about making this a job, honestly. So at some point, I realized I started to sing for other people, and I realized that my voice was provoking some feelings in other people. So I thought, okay, maybe this is my thing. Maybe, and the way I feel when when I sing is like, and when I'm on a stage is like, I don't know how to describe it. So it's something very magical to me. And at some point when I was 18 years old, I was like, okay, I just want to do this. And I had a jazz band and an experimental band. It's like experimental music, kind of electronic trip hop. And yeah, I started like that. And 3 years ago, I realized that I really wanted to get into my roots and getting to know myself, in a deeper level. And I started to sing in Spanish because my voice in Spanish was like used to give me goosebumps. So I was like, okay, there's something there. I need to explore. I need to find, who I am. And yeah, that's me. That's my new project.
And then you entered X Factor Italy, was it?
Yeah, when I was 18 years old. That was
What
like
was
that was a coincidence. My friend, she really, so at that point I didn't want to sing. Like I was like, yeah, I'm singing for myself. That's cool. That's it. Um my friend really wanted to sing. She really wanted to become a musician, a singer. And I remember that she asked me to go with her and sing in a duet with her. And she didn't come up, like she didn't come at the castings. So that was me, and I did it. But I was really, really young at that point, and I didn't have my own identity yet.
You got a record deal right
Yes,
away
I did.
after entering X Factor, which is quite unusual for Caribbean people to just get record deals from Sony Music of all the labels right away. Have you been finding working with a record deal and a record label? How have you been finding that?
Well, I gotta say that when you participate to talents, sometimes, even if you get a record deal after that, this doesn't mean that it's right for you in that moment. So for me, for example, because I still didn't have, like, I didn't have an identity yet, musically. Well, I had one, but it was not really understood. So at that point, the record deal meant not that much for me. And that's why after X Factor, I studied again everything. I wanted to play in little bars. I wanted to have a band. I wanted to know how it is to be on stage. I really wanted to I started from the start again. So then I had a record deal right now, after my song Nena. with RCA and Sony Music Latin. So this is a different type of record deal. The first one was just for the X Factor, right? So you're not Yendry, you're Yendry from X Factor, so which is kind of different.
And you had to be doing sing overs with that deal, right? Did you get to do your own song? Did you get to do your own songs after X Factor?
No, I had the record deal for only one song after that. So it was not, and I didn't write it, like it was not my song. So that's what I'm saying, you know. Also, you're very young, you try, but sometimes you don't really know what you're doing. This doesn't mean that I now know what I'm doing, but I know what I want and I know what I don't want. So at that point, it was harder for me to figure it out.
How would you describe your musical identity now?
It's hard. It's hard because some people ask me to find a genre and have a genre, but I don't really have it. I have so many influences that it would be a shame to just, you know, put myself in a box. I've been listening to a lot of Latin music and I've been listening to a lot of electronic music and pop music. So I don't really want to, you know, put myself in a box and say, okay, I'm doing this. But at the same time, I can say that I'm trying to mix two different cultures. So even if I have, for example, a Caribbean rhythm, I still want to put in some synthesizers, you know, that's my thing. I still want to mix both cultures.
How did you get the collab with Damian Marley?
It happened so randomly. So I met Pau, which is his producer. They have been working with him for a long time. And young Pau, I worked with him, I remember one afternoon, some hours, and we've been jamming, and he told me, Yendry, I think Damian would love your energy and your approach to music. So I really want to introduce you to him. And that's it. They took me to their studio, and we've been jamming the whole night. It was amazing. Everything was about music, you know. There was no ego in the room. It was people working together for the music. I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to work with such good musicians, you know, and an artist like him. So I remember when I came out, I was like, oh my God, this is how it should be every time when I go to the studio, you know. It was amazing.
Who are your musical influences?
So I must say that from the Dominican artist Juan Luis Guerra, my influences went from Dominican salsa bachata, you know, Juan Luis Guerra, to, for example, I listened to it with my dad. I listened to a lot of Bee Gees, George Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. Then I grew up with MTV. I grew up with all the pop scene of 2000. Timbaland was one big part of my life. Rihanna, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, TLC, all of that. And at the same time, growing up in Europe made me discover like indie music or like trip hop music. So Massive Attack, Bjork, Blur, the Hoverphonic, all of that. James Blake, Frank Ocean, those are all my influences. So as you can see, it's very like diverse and there's a lot of them. So it's really hard to say, okay, I just want to do this. No, when I go to the studio, I usually just let it flow, you know, and see what comes out. And I think it comes natural.
Yeah. You're in Mexico right now, right? Mexico City?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing there?
So I'm here to do some promo as well for the youth song, because Mexico is one of the Latin countries that have a most diverse taste in music. So they are really into indie music, into rock music, into reggae music. So I had to go to United States and I had to go to another country, and I chose Mexico because this city in particular, but Mexico in general, is so creative. Like there's a lot going on here musically, in terms of art, everything, exhibitions and fashion. There's a lot going on here. I love this place.
Are you gonna drop an album?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it because I think I would love to have, my first album or EP. And I would love to have more music. And obviously, everything I'm doing right now is in order for me to just travel and bring my music outside and be on a stage. So yeah, I really want to drop an album, hopefully before the end of the year.
And in 2 years' time, where do you see yourself as an artist?
Well, I hope in 2 years, I hope I already had a tour, and I really want to keep sharing emotions with people with my music. I know that I talk a lot about social stuff in my music, but also women empowerment, and I received a lot of love because of that, because maybe my music helped someone. So I still want to keep doing it, and I want to keep collaborating with people I love, with musicians that I'm respecting, like Damian, for example.
Is there a big reggae following in Italy? That's where you live right now, right?
Yeah. So I'm living right now in the United States, but yes, I was living in Italy for my entire life. And yeah, there's the big reggae scene there. And I think I was listening to reggae music when I was 16. I discovered it when I was 16. There's a guy who's Italian, called Alborosi.
I know him.
I don't know if you know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really into his music. I really like him. So, and reggae music is big, it's huge in Italy, like really, really huge.
So after you won the MTV Millennial Award, did that put you on a musical pedestal? Was there some success that came with that?
No, I participated to the Latin Music Awards, and no, it didn't. Like, I think awards are like recognizing your work, but that doesn't put you in a situation where you can stop or just, sit. I think this job in particular, you need to go on and go on and go on and just share as much as you can.
Okay, cool. What's your top 5? Give me a top 5 artists.
You asking me this? It's really hard.
Tell me.
Well, so let me start. Kendrick Lamar, Frank Ocean. Am I leaving out Beyonce? No, of course. Beyonce, MIA. I'm a big fan of MIA. And right now I'm really into Coffee as well. Right now, I love her. I really love her.
Wow, that would be a mad collaboration if you did a song with Coffee.
It would. It would. I would love to. Give me some time. Give me some time.
After this interview, she's gonna see this, and it's gonna be on all the platforms. So she's gonna see this. I can guarantee that you're this close to getting that collaboration done.
Well, I would love to. You know what I like when I'm having a collaboration? I love to meet people. To meet artists in person, because I think you really get to connect with them. I don't like collaborating, sending music and then getting it back. And I really want to come to Jamaica because I've never been there, and I would love to come to play, yes, but also to make music, to work with. You guys have a lot of crazy, talented producers and musicians and artists, so I really want to come there.
Definitely. Your team could reach out to my team. We gonna roll out the red carpet. We're going to link you with all the top artists, all the top media players, everybody. You should even do a concert here.
Yeah, but
I think your
listen,
style is so good.
if I come down, I want you to take me to the local places. I want to go where the local people go.
That's my style. I'm gonna bring you in the most ghetto fabulous place ever.
Exactly.
Are you gonna have pictures in the most gutter
Well,
place, eating fish on the beach with
yes,
zinc
I'll
behind
do
you?
the same. If you come to Dominican Republic, I'll take you to my neighborhood.
Definitely. I'd love to come to the Dominican Republic. It's not far from Jamaica. I wonder why I haven't been
No,
there yet.
it's super
But
close.
yo, I know, right? Has the pandemic affected you as an artist, in terms of your inspiration or
Um,
in any way?
I've heard a lot of artists saying, "Oh yeah, I wrote a lot." It didn't happen for me. I kind of got stuck mentally, because I don't really like the routine, you know. And sometimes I still miss it because I'm traveling a lot. But I feel that inspiration comes from living something new, and as well. So yeah, it affected me at a point, at a certain point. But at the same time, it helped me because I think being no having a lot of people attention on the social media gave me gave me like the strength, and to go on and to be more known as a as a new artist. For example, colors was the thing that really helped me a lot with my career. So
Yeah,
50 and 50.
yeah. And I can see that you're young and you bring new life and new energy to the music industry. So my encouragement to you is just be your authentic self. Don't try to be nobody else. It's beautiful. I love how simple you are. Your voice is golden, by the way. It's
Thank
just
you.
it's just totally different from anything that we've ever heard, you know? And I think you have big places to go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hopefully.
Nah, you
Hopefully.
will, you will. And I follow all your moves, everything you put up. I'm posting it, I'm showing it, I'm liking it because you're so dope. I love to find new artists that are just super dope, and you're one of them.
Thank you so much. Many blessings. I hope to see you in Jamaica.
Definitely. We can make it happen. All right.
Bye, JR.
All right. Love.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Bye bye.
Hi, guys. This is Yendry. You're listening to World Music Views with JR Watkins.